Hi everybody and welcome to part whatever. It's all merging into one in my brain. Part whatever of Scottie. Page 46. Okay, we're halfway through. What a wonderful journey we've been on so far. We've we've laughed, we've cried, we've been bored, we've been confused, we've been disgusted. Gotta remember it's about kids. Keep forgetting that. Right, here we go. Let's get into this. Let's get into this. I'm a YouTuber, shut up. It was the most awkwardest thing ever sitting next to Stephanie in history. In our other classes, I could avoid her, but not this class. She was my partner. I tried not to make eye contact or anything. I didn't succeed. Hi, she said with that damn twinkle in her eye. Hi. I didn't look at her. Hi. You okay? She asked. She was a little bit closer in sitting distance today. Oh yeah, totally. I gave her a fake smile. I think she notices. Should it not be not? I think she notices that I'm really not okay, but she would never find out why. Are you sure? She asked, pushing the subject. I'll be okay, I answered this time, hoping I wasn't lying. Here from under the hood. Hello. Have you been loving Scottie? Isn't it terrible? Wonderful, also. Hello, Snowflake. Just want to say I love your videos and away the lads up the tune. Thanks very much. God bless you. I hope you're enjoying Hello, Scottie. It's wonderful. Page 47. Melanie was my best friend. Yeah, that checks out. Even if she can be a little weird sometimes, I will always be there for her, through it all. No matter what, I will love her as a best friend. I came to the idea that I need to talk to Mike. Melanie's on again boyfriend who keeps cheating on her. Mike. Not only for myself, but for Melanie most of all. I needed to make sure he wasn't going to hurt her again. I have never done this before, so what made me do it today? Probably because she was pregnant with his baby. I got to his house. Well, trailer. The door was wide open, so I just peeked in. His parents were rarely home, thank God. The conversation between me and him would be awkward around parents, I assume. Scottie, what brings... Hold on, I need a voice for... Who is he, Mike? Scottie, what brings you... Scottie, what brings you... What? What brings you to think... I knew that wasn't me. Scottie, what brings you to think side of the junkyard? Come on, you're starting early today. What brings you to think... I assume that's meant to be this side. How do you even confuse... Like, it's nowhere near on the board, on the typewriter. This side of the junkyard. He was drunk. Oh, sorry. Scottie, what brings you to think... Oh, maybe that's why you put... Oh, maybe. Actually, it's probably a mistake by Amber. What brings you to think side of the junkyard? He was drunk. He stumbled out on his porch, on his broken porch. Was it already broken before you got there? I need to talk to you about Melanie. I stayed right where I was. What about her? Is the baby okay? He seemed like he cared, but slurred the words. Oh, sorry. Is the baby okay? What? Yes. You know she loves you, Mike. You can't hurt her anymore. You're such a good person. You can't be stress on her. Okay. That can lead to hurting the baby. Drunk or not, I needed to talk to him. He was drunk pretty much every day. His parents bought him alcohol. I was blind to what Melanie saw in him. He's got a cool surfer voice, apparently. I love her. You know that. You are always doing the opposite of love things. Of love things? That's pretty good. Of love things, I stated. I never cared for Mike. I wanted to wring his neck. Scottie, come in. Uma? And Mike. He seemed serious enough. So I did as he said. I think we should talk. He sat his beer can on the table and sat down away from it. Well, this is why I am here, I said, sitting across from him. His house smelt horrible. What with the cat feces on the bed. How could he live like this? It was a complete mess and barely anywhere to sit, but we managed. Give him a break, man. He noticed me looking round. I wish I didn't live like this. He looked sad. Then change it, I snapped back. Oh, sorry. Then change it. I snapped back, kinda harsh. Kinda, it's always kinda. I can't. It's hard. My parents are worse than me. Oh my god, it feels like Amber's TikTok acting. I've met his parents once. Greasy hair, smelly, they looked homeless. Okay. He did have greasy hair, but he didn't smell. Okay. Try. Do it for Melanie and your baby if you don't want to do it for yourself. Mike then got up and left the room. I hope I didn't make him mad. I'm just being honest. He came out with a... Oh god, I read that as a potato. I am ill. He came out with a potato. Yeah! Sorry. He came out with a photo album, a potato album. And this one is... with a photo album. And sat down next to me. We flipped through the pictures and him and his family have not always been like this. There's pictures of him and his family camping at Disneyland. In Reno, there are pictures of their old house. It was huge and beautiful. What happened? I asked, surprised. About 6 years ago, my dad died, he confessed. Amber infamously lied about her dad dying. It's all from somewhere. She's got to get it from somewhere. What? Who's John? I thought. He didn't say John? What? I don't know what the comments say about that. Where's Mile? Who's John? Why is everyone's parents dropping dead? He didn't even say a name yet. What? No, John was said before. God, I think I'm going mad. Because I've got to, I'm trying to concentrate on the phone. So I think it's me. Where did he... There was no John. Thank you. You stopped us going mad. She gaslights me in the book. He confessed. What? Who's John? I thought. John is actually my mom's boyfriend, sorry, English. Tuesday, 2 months after my dad died, she met him. She moved on pretty quick after the death of her partner. Emily! After that, everything went all bad. He almost looked like he was going to cry. Melanie knows. I guess that's why she accepts me. Sorry, I didn't know who was being there. She accepts me for me. He smiled, alcohol wearing off. The way she... I started to understand things a lot better after spending 3 hours with Mike. 3 hours? What'd you talk about? We ended up eating dinner, alright, and laughing together. He opened up a lot with me. I should not have assumed he was a bad person, because he wasn't. No, he's had a rough start, but he was still cheating on Melanie and just being a douche to her. Because he had a tough start in life, then it's fine. Oh, I see. He wasn't. He was right for Melanie. He just had bad parents. What? Oh my god, you're nuts. And why does his dad dying lead to them living in a trailer? When you write a book, the people reading need to understand, not the person in the book. I don't understand. This is killing me. Did his bad parents force him to cheat on his girlfriend a billion times? Thank you. 3 hours, and you've known him how long? She's just great with people. So he cheats and is an alcoholic, but he's right for her. Yeah, oh yeah, she said she wrote this when she was 17, but the name's Beck. It says Becky in the book. The name's Beck. Crystal and Nina are in there. Psychic. How did she know she would meet these people in the future? 48. Why in the world is Jason... Who's Jason again? Scottie's boyfriend. Why in the world is Jason coming over to hang out with you? Samantha just told me Jason is coming over to hang out with her. Her little sister. Here we go. We are going to play video games, like always. But it's her boyfriend. She cleaned up her room as fast as she could, which she never does. Why are you cleaning your room? I purposely dropped one of her books off her desk. That was petty. What? Why are you cleaning your room? I always sew. I always sew. I always do. Alright, I'll let you off with that one. Liar! Why would Jason come over to just play video games? Probably going to play Heavy rain. Was it heavy rain? With you. I slyly dropped her pen on the ground. What are you doing? What are you doing? What mental games are these? It doesn't matter to me, though. It actually didn't. He is bored, I guess. Get out. She pushed me out of her room, then the doorbell rang. I'll get it, I yelled, running down the stairs. Jason, I said as I opened the door. Scottie. Was that a question? I'm sorry, Scottie? Was that a question? Yes, this is my house. I smiled. He came in. Of course, duh, weirdo. He stood there with his hands in his pockets. Silence. Looking for Samantha? He was surprised that I'd asked that, but before he could answer, Samantha runs down the stairs and gives Jason a hug. They're not even being secretive about it. When she was wearing the oversized top, and I was like, oh, it's Ruth's, or whoever the name was. Rose? Somebody. But now it's just, oh, he's coming over. What? That never happened before. I thought nothing of it. I kind of giggled to myself. What? I found this all very entertaining. They had little crushes. Well, she's 14 and he's what, 17? It wasn't going to get anywhere. Well, it's up to you, isn't it? You're the writer. Want to play with us? Jason asked. Sorry, I need a voice for Jason. Want to play with us? Oh, it just sounds like the other one. Want to play with us? Jason asked. I was shocked. I missed him, in a friend way. Samantha looked annoyed. I then again giggled to myself. Why? I'd love to, Jason. I smiled, following them upstairs. A 14-year-old wanna be Jason's girlfriend and Jason's girlfriend wanna not be. What? Hold on. I'd love to, Jason. I smiled, following them upstairs. A 14-year-old wanna be Jason's girlfriend and Jason's girlfriend wanna not be. English, please? What is this nonsense? I have no idea. Who told you were good? Yeah, she won competitions for her writing, apparently. No. Were you the only one who entered? No. Even then you wouldn't win. Oh, that sentence was amazing. We ended up having a good time. Samantha flirted with Jason the whole time openly. He flirted back, hesitantly. How do you even do that? I just watched, not caring. Me and Samantha pretty much switched roles that night. I sat and wondered why me nor Jason have broke up with each other. I guess we were scared to lose each other as friends. I also sat and wondered why him and my sister had a sudden attraction for each other. I'm wondering why you wrote that. I'm wondering what... Well, I know why you wrote that. They are almost 4 years apart. Oh yes, so he is 17. I also wondered why they were acting like they recently hung out. Oh, I guess we're gonna find out. 49. Mom, are you okay? She was bending over the toilet puking. Probably not then. There you go. Obviously not. Obviously not okay, but I didn't know what to say. It was all over her face. Alright. She was as pale as a ghost. Who is? The mom? Why, what's happened? Honestly, I hope chapter 50 is like special since it's a milestone. I bet the mom's pregnant and Scottie's gonna SLUT shame the baby. It's within the Scottie character. So what's up with the mom? Honestly, I'm really invested. Honestly, I'm just not feeling well. I called your dad and he's coming home early. Samantha is out with a friend. That figures. Mom, do you need anything? I was worried about her. She never got sick. No, nothing. I got a washcloth and got it wet and washed her face. It was nasty and I was trying not to puke, but I did as I could. All right. But I did puke. You should go lay down, Mom. I'll get you some warm tea. She was very weak and her eyes were dazed over. Dazed over? Okay. Yeah, you're right. She went to stand up and she collapsed in my arms. I went to shake her to wake her up, but it wasn't working. I kept saying, Mom, 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 but nothing. I'm reading it like Rain and Petals. I was near the sink, so I decided to lay her down gently. She was breathing still. I splashed water on her face and her eyes opened slowly. It was magical. Mom, Mom, are you okay? I was shaking. Before she could answer, Dad walked in. He was rushing. What happened? He was still in his cop outfit. I thought it said crop. Just a crop top. Where have you been? He was still in his cop outfit. Is he a cop? I forgot about that bit. She fainted, Dad. I started crying. Everything just hit me, and I couldn't stop crying. I leaned against the wall and put my knees up to my chest and rocked back and forth. I was there for about an hour. What? Soon enough, Mom was laying... What? So you just... What happened? So you all just stayed in the bathroom for an hour, you doing this? What? Soon enough, Mom was laying down and Dad was making her the tea I should have been making her. Oh, man. 50. There we go. If you've been watching this from the start, thanks very much. Well done, because it's gibberish. My mom was feeling a lot better. She was still not good enough to get out of bed. I was in her room, a room down from mine, and Samantha was still not home. Oh my god. I'm going to have to read a story about... Oh my god. I just want to make some funny videos, not read... Dad was downstairs in his office making check-in calls when I heard my automatic computer go off. When I heard my automatic computer go... What's an automatic computer? When I heard my automatic computer go off. Don't know. Maybe it's something from years ago that I missed. I asked my mom if I could go check it and she said, sure, can you write comments? What's an automatic computer, everybody? Oh, what's an automatic computer? Again with the automatic computer. Has she mentioned that before? Automatic computer again? That wasn't a typo. Did she mention that before? I guess the manual computer was still in the shop. She was still good enough. I've got no idea what's going on, man. Automatic computer. Alright. I had a message from an unknown name. Oh no, not these things again. Unknown. Scottie? Scottie, yes, that'd be me. Who are you? I'm AI. I'm learning. Unknown. It's Stephanie. Ooh, Stephanie, right. I smiled, but then the dream flashed in my head and I got nervous, but I didn't want to scare her off by rudeness. Scottie. Hi. How are you? Stephanie. These chapters, man. I'm okay. You? Scottie. My mom is sick, unfortunately. Stephanie. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope she gets better. I smiled. No nerves, though. That's better. Scottie. Thank you. Me too. Stephanie. So, how about that history project? Scottie. I know. What a drag. You haven't even said what it is yet. Stephanie. I don't think so. Scottie, you like history class? Stephanie, no, I'm just glad I got to meet a new friend, ice cream cone. Jeez. Well, it's obvious what Stephanie wants now. I blushed so bad and got butterflies in my stomach. But before I could reply, she said she had to go to sleep. I wanted to keep talking to her, so she didn't even... For the rest of the night, all I thought about was Stephanie. Aren't you in love with like 2 other people? Oh... You've always been in little love triangles in real life, I see. 51, here we go, folks. I'm so invested to see what happens, man. It's ridiculous. Why am I so invested? Hello? I answered the house phone. Oh, I haven't had one of them in a while. Groggy. Who the hell is calling this early? Scottie, you were coming to the hospital with me. Hop on the bus in 20 minutes. Wait, what? Okay. Is everything alright? I asked, sitting up. Well, who is it? Oh, Vanessa's awake. Who are you? Are you the doctor? Vanessa's awake and can have visitors. She was too happy to realise that Vanessa might have amnesia. Who are you? No idea. I thought their name was Jordan. Oh, who's Jordan, man? Bestie was Scottie. I didn't know. She's been awake since your last visit? Oh, yeah. She was already... I didn't know. I'm getting amnesia from this story. Oh, there, Jordan. Right, fine. Sorry. So, Jordan. Okay, Jordan, I'll meet you there. I hung up, got dressed, no shower or anything. So, just a normal day. I was just out the door. Once we got up into Vanessa's room, L52 now, her mom was standing in the doorway. Scottie, she said, shaking her head. Oh, sorry, disapproval, maybe. Scottie, Scottie. Scottie, Scottie lady. My mom might work with her, but this would be the second time I have met her. Miss Marg. Jordan was confused about our interaction together. I'm confused about your interactions, man. Just call me Marcia, she told me, annoyedly, as giving Jordan a welcoming hug. Why did this lady dislike me so much? You tell me. Can we go visit her, please? Jordan asked, looking excited. Jordan, you need to know something first. What? Her mom started crying, and then Jordan got watery eyes, and I just stood there, shocked. This is reality. I know, Jordan said. She didn't want Marcia, the mom. She didn't want Marcia to actually say that Vanessa had no memory. I understood. It would seem too real. Realer than it was. We all walked into Vanessa's room. She was watching TV. Her favourite TV show, 8 Simple Rules. I've never heard of that, you probably have. Unless it's a show she's created within this world and there's going to be a spin-off. I assume it's real, but I doubt she knew that. She looked at the three of us, with no recognition of us. So the hate crime, so she's been put into a coma and then wakes up, but she was put into... Was she beaten up? Was she run up? Like, what happened? You didn't explain what happened. She blinked a few times. Marcia, who are they? Right when Jordan hear her say that, she ran out of the room crying. I was going to comfort her, but I needed to talk to Vanessa. I needed to try and help her. Oh my God, are you going to help her amnesia? How? Through the power of friendship. Through the power of listening. Vanessa, dear, said Marcia with tears in her eyes, trying to stop them. I'm going to be right back. Scottie here will talk to you. Give her a chance. Sorry, I don't know why I went posh there. Give her a chance. Sorry, went super British. Marcia looked like it took all her effort to say that. What? Marcia looked like it took all her effort to say that then. I was the only one in the room with her. She looked so confused. Did you look like this? Hi, Vanessa, I said, sitting in a chair next to her. Hi, who are you? Who are you, and who was that girl who just ran out like she saw a ghost? Well, but you can remember ghosts. Whatever, you haven't got amnesia. You're faking it. Gosh, this was sad. Golly. I didn't know how to answer that, even though the answer was so easy. What's that comment saying? This was sad. Jesus Christ, pick a tense. The tense is all over the place. It's driving me nuts. Past tense, present. Oh my God, I'm gonna end up in the hospital at the end of this. Just mad. Straight jacket. She wouldn't stop using different tenses. All right, calm down. Right, where are we now? Gosh, got the answer so easy. I'm Scottie, and that was Jordan, I said. And how do I know you two? She asked, understanding that she did lose her memory. We all met at school. Oh yeah, they were all in school. We all met at school. I smiled. You were a cheerleader. Her eyes widened. You still are. And I was at the time. Did you choreograph all the cheerleading, did you? You were new to school. Hazelnut High. Is that a real high school? Hazelnut High. That's good. I befriended you. I befriended you. And ever since, we have all been friends. I touched her hand gently. Her listening. I know this must be incredibly hard for you, Vanessa, but I'm always here for you. We all are. She had tears in her eyes. This is obviously hard for all of us too, but remember, this is not your fault. I know I am a stranger to you. This is terrible, this is so rubbish, as we all are, but remember, we consider you a good friend, and you are always welcome where we are. This wasn't a lie. We can start over. I will tell you memories, so maybe you can remember a little bit, which is completely possible. Thanks, Doctor. Who are you? I will do whatever is easier. I will always be your friend. She was smiling the whole time. I then realized her mom heard everything I said, and she gave me the warmest smile I have ever received. I smiled back, with a tear going down my cheek. I wanted to help. This is the work of a mad woman. 52. I tried calling Jordan, but no answer. She left the hospital completely earlier. I know, yeah. I was worried about her. She must be extremely hurt. I kept calling her, but nothing. I hope she wasn't out doing anything stupid. How would they have left the hospital? Partially. Oh, just put their arm out the window or something. Oh man, in my mind, Amber would be dumb enough to write in Jordan running out the hospital into the street and then getting hit by a car. Bus, bet ya. She left the hospital completely earlier, so does that mean only part of her left the hospital? I'm telling you, she just stuck a leg out the door or something. This is nutty, man. 53. Oh no, it's an online conversation. How long have I been going? Okay, let's do another online conversation. Oh no. Melanie. Scottie's best friend who's pregnant. Melanie, you little sneak. Oh no. Scottie, what? Melanie, you went to Mike's house. Oh yeah, right, okay. We're back onto that. Got it. Oh yeah, just switched on it. Scottie, I'm sorry, I didn't know you would be mad. Please don't be mad. Melanie, I'm not mad. Silly, I'm glad. He says he wants to change. It's all because of you. Our Messiah. Amber's written herself to be the Messiah. It's like how Matt Damon wrote himself in Good Will Hunting. He's just this genius and he's just amazing. Alright. Alright, go on, Messiah, what you said next. It's all because of you. Oh, Mike, I thought. Scottie, he really is a good person. I'm glad I got to see that. He is good for you. I believe he will change. Melanie, I believe he will too, ice cream cone. We talked for a little bit longer about everything that's been going on recently. She was worried about almost everything, which is bad because that causes stress. Then she could have a miscarriage. Oh, don't set that up, man. I'm enjoying the story. Don't do this. The only thing we didn't talk about was Stephanie. I doubt she even knew who she was. To me, she was a lot of everything. To me, she was a lot of everything. I might be busy a lot of the time, but I was thinking about her most of the time. This is a Dr. Seuss. What is this? You barely know her, and it's chapter already 53. Melanie signed out. Oh, right. And partially signed out. And I was left alone with my confusing thoughts. Why didn't I like Jason? Oh, just dump him. That storyline. Get rid of that. He was everything a girl wanted. Why did I constantly think about Stephanie? Why did I constantly think about Stephanie? I barely knew her, but I wanted to know her. My mind was rambling when I got a message from Jordan. It startled me. Oh no, online conversation. Jordan, can I come over? Was she okay? Scottie, of course. She signed off. 2 minutes later, she was ringing my doorbell. 2 minutes? She may as well just shout it out the window. You would have heard her. She must have been on cell phone internet. Jealous I was. You've gone into Yoda again. We were in my room, and she was spilling her heart out. Laptop's dying, saved by the bell. She was crying the whole time. She didn't know how to tell Vanessa that they were an item. I don't know. She was thinking that maybe she shouldn't. We were both thinking that maybe she won't even realise she's a lesbian for a while. Who's a lesbian? What if she never likes me again? Jordan said in between sobs. Oh, the person in the hate crime, right. Oh, Jordan. Oh, is Jordan going out? Oh, right. Oh, that's why Jordan partially left. Or completely left. Upset because there were a couple. Sorry. I just wanted to hold her. I wanted her not to cry. It made me sad. Jordan, you're just going to have to be patient. In my heart, I think you should tell her the truth, I admitted. The whole night I've been telling her to do what she wants, but I believe this was the best. She agreed and said she'd do it when she was ready. I understood, and I bet it fixes everything. Eventually, we were watching The Simpsons and laughing. The Simpsons is good. We stayed in my room the whole time because she just needed space, and then admitted, I'd rather be spending time with you than anyone else. Is there like 4 people in love with you? What's happening? I smiled at her. Really? That made me feel good. She then leaned in to kiss me, but stopped, got up and left. I was shocked. I am. I was so shocked at what just happened. I was upset too. I was upset because I wish she would have kissed me. Who are you? So there's Jordan. I need a pen. There's Jordan, Jason, Stephanie, and I'm sure there's another somewhere. Whoa. Oh, your name's Hi, Mr. Snowflake. Maybe you don't smell as good as the random strangers say you do. I really want to know what her IQ is. It's not very high. She wants to... Vanessa. Vanessa. Yeah, Vanessa. And Stephanie, but her sister's the SLUT for checks notes, wearing shorts and tank top. Oh, you're bang on. Gross, 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 yes. How much battery's left? Okay, nearly at the end. 54. Let's end it on a good one. Come on. Let's find a cliffhanger. I was sitting up in my room, bored, with a wandering mind, and decided to call Jason to hang out. Maybe I could tell him how I felt about me. Huh? Oh, and him, only being friends. I was just afraid I'd hurt him. Huh? I was just afraid I'd hurt him. He also act. I was just afraid I'd hurt him. He also acted like he just wanted to be friends. I will soon find out. I don't know what that was meant to be. Girl is ending paragraphs like R.L. Stein ends Goosebumps chapters. I can't. Okay. Hello, he answered when I called. Hey, are you busy? I asked him, hoping he wasn't. Nope. Do you want to hang out? Yes, that's why I called. We both laughed. Okay, we will go to Applebee's. I'm starved. I imagined him rubbing his stomach. Okay, sounds good. I hope he didn't think it was a date. Well, you are a couple, you lunatic. Just, right, dump him, and then you can figure out the other 3 on your own, man. Well, I imagined he did since I'm his girlfriend. I should wait till I read all of them. Gosh, this was also confusing. I'll be there at 6. Bye, babe. He hung up. Oh no, he called me babe. He hasn't called me that in a month. I shook that out of my head and watched some TV, did some homework, then got ready. Soon enough, it was 6. I went to tell my parents what I had planned for today. Fantastic, I'm going to see you two hanging out again, my mom said. She was looking pale again. Oh yeah, what's up with the man? What's happening with her? Yeah, I said. Need anything, Mom? I got it, sweetie. My dad interrupted. Go have fun. I doubt it'll be fun. They both gave me a hug. Bye, love you guys, I said. Leave their room? Huh? Bye, love you guys, I said. Leave their room. Amberman. What are you doing? Leave their room. What did you say there? Need anything, Mom? She asked narcissistically. 55. How much battery have I got? Oh, go on, quick. Let's do 55. Okay. Finally, I muttered as I got into his car. He honked. My nose. He honked when usually he'd come grip me at the door. In this case, that was good. I got busy, he said. It's fine. I guess it was. The whole ride there, I could tell that he had something on his mind. Like he had something to tell me. Is he going to confess? Is this going to be the cliffhanger I can end on? We finally got there. He didn't open my door for me. Usually did. He didn't let me pick table. He didn't let me pick table or booth. Usually did. He had me order my own food. Usually didn't. Who are you, man? He got his own drink instead of sharing one. Usually didn't. Amber? We barely talked the whole time. I thought it would have been different. I didn't want to admit it to myself, but I was hoping I was just going through a phase, and that I actually did love Jason, but that's not how it was. I didn't love him. We know that. Just dump and move on with this one. I want to know what's happening with everyone else. I was about to tell Jason how I felt. But then his phone rang, and I rolled my eyes. I roll. He answered it, not knowing the number, then looked at me worried and said, Scottie, your mum is in hospital. Yes, we're ended on this one. Y'all get teased. We didn't finish eating. He paid the bill in light speed, and we got to the hospital in 3 minutes flat in a 10-minute drive. I ran to the receptionist, the short one. I ran to the receptionist, asked her where to go, which emergency room is she, which of the 40 emergency rooms is the mum in? Asked her where to go, told her my mom's name, and she said, cancer emergency. What? I looked at Jason, and then back at the receptionist. You're short. No, her name is Mary Farrell. She doesn't have cancer. You must have messed up. I giggled nervously. Not time to laugh. She looked at me concerned. Right, I said. You messed up. You messed up? I can tell by the look on her face that she didn't. Instead of crying, I back away slowly, feeling dizzy. No. Staring at the receptionist. Seeing black blotches. Then the last thing I remember is Stephanie catching me. 3% battery. Right, we're going to end it there. Oh my god, I'm so glad we ended on that. That is a bombshell. You have to tune into the next one now. 1 million views next video with that bombshell. She is in cancer emergency. It's right next to tie-in department and prolapse research. Right, we'll end it there. Thanks for listening. 2%. What a bombshell. See you in the next episode. I can't wait.